Morning, everyone, and welcome to episode 7 of Let's Play Farming Simulator 2025. Today, we gotta get through the winter. We gotta sell our sorghum, which I'm starting to think was a terrible decision to harvest this year because the prices are not that great. And then hopefully we can expand with some new equipment. Not a new field yet, but some new equipment to help us speed up this the planting season. So the first thing we need to do for the winter is we need to make sure we have enough food for our sheep. They're at the point where they're starting to produce wool. So we need to start producing hay for them to make it through. If you ever 3 bales, I don't think that's going to be enough because they may just reproduce through the winter and then pump out a lot more, and they're just going to eat that hay right up. So we're going to move all our equipment out of the way here. We can mow all this grass up. And then we're going to cut it all up, bale it, and we'll produce another 3 bales. The property produces around 3 bales, so it's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. So I think I just messed this up by shoving this in the corner. I did. I really just great start. Okay, get through here. First gun, push it out. Hope everyone's having a grand old time on this Saturday. Well, I'm recording on Saturday. Probably get produced or published Sunday, so hope you all are having a good Sunday by whenever time this gets posted. I hope you enjoy this series we have. Alright, we have finished mowing just like we do every year. Same business, same field. Now we gotta bale her up because we gotta make this hay for the sheep. We'll go ahead and move our old cultivator out of the way. The amount of equipment we have is starting to overtake our property. Some of it we don't even use really. Luckily the sheep don't even need the tether. Like they don't need their food to be turned into hay. They just eat straight up grass. So we possibly could sell that. I do want to get a planter for cover crops because they'll save us a lot in fertilizer through the planting season. Or waiting. Looks like we've got some hay or grass left here in the machine from last year, so that's good. We can I'm backing this up. Whoa. Alright. Oop, forgot to unfold it. Again, just like I always do. Okay. Sure. Alright, lower the machine. Collect. And we got none. Okay. That's... Alright. Come on now. There we go. Now we're in business. Try to get this grass up there. We can. Alright, this is... I've done messed this up already. Great. Just got done playing a little bit of the Battlefield 6 closed beta. It was pretty good. I enjoyed. And by enjoy, I mean I got angry, as I usually do. Haven't played Battlefield in a minute. I have played 2042 and 1 or 5. I didn't enjoy 5 at all. I did like, well, I wouldn't say at all, because I did like the Pacific add-on they did to the game, which was really nice. But after that, I didn't really play it at all. Didn't enjoy any of the base maps. Battlefield 2042, the community will let you know that game just sucks. I think I enjoyed a whole 2 seconds of it, and that was the excitement of when it launched. And that was the end of the story. Let's see if we can squeeze a turn in here by running over the fence. A little bit harder. There's no way I just got stuck. Alright guys, guys, we may have gotten the whole thing stuck here. Ooh. Oh yeah. That's a strong fence right there. I'm the builder of it. Hey, whoever built that, props to them, because this is a couple tons of tractor. Alright, we finished up baling again. We did get 3 bales. I thought I got 4, but I don't see it anywhere. Actually, no, we did get 4 bales this time, I'm pretty sure. Which is pretty cool. I think I just ended up cutting a little bit more. I tried to get as much more out as I could. Let's, yeah, there we go. Close that up in there. And we're gonna grab the forks, move everything back around, or move the bales, pile them up right there. Making them look nice is not gonna happen. So, say what you want, but it's not gonna happen. Wait, never mind. I think we did only get 3. I should have cut that strip right there. I mean, it wasn't gonna get us the 4, but you can only do so much, you know? Yeah, we only got 3 bales. My mistake. My mistake. Alright, let's go ahead. We could try to make this look nice. I kind of want to. Let's give it a shot. So we got 1 bale. Well, we did it. We stacked them up nicely. It should please my mind knowing that everything looks better now. Let's go ahead and get these forks away. And we are going to make sure I don't detach the forks this time. Am I doing the right thing? Alright, there we go. Alright, now we have that. Okay. Now we need to see what else we can do. Alright guys, I know I said I need to find something to do through the winter. Instead, I may have put myself in debt, and I now have to pay off a loan. So now we gotta pay off interest every month, because I pulled $300,000 so I could buy this thing. A planter / cultivator so I can do my cover crops. I did miss it by a month to plant, so that's a big bummer. But I can use this to plant other crops as well next year, depending on what we're going to be planting. So this can plant wheat, barley, oats, canola, long grain, rice, oilseed radish, and grass. So whenever we go to plant any of that, we can knock out 50% of the work by just using this machine alone. I do have $179,000 with. I do have a plan with that, and we're gonna go figure out what to do with that now. So we're back here at the farm. I'm gonna need. I couldn't hook it up to the truck, the new cultivator, so we're gonna have to grab the tractor here, drive it all the way down there to go pick this thing up. So it's gonna take me a minute, but it's got to be done. I might as well fill it up on down there with fuel, because as you can see, it's not doing terrible on fuel, but if it's down there, I might as well just go ahead and knock it out. Maybe get some repairs done to it as well. We got our cultivator, our brand new one. We're gonna take it down there. I'm thinking I should start to. I think I could just leave it empty and be able to cultivate the entire field that way. This is a 9-meter wide one, as our old cultivator was only 6 meters. So it takes out a third of the work that we normally do. Just got done fixing the tractor, and I took a look at the specs of our new planter, cultivator, seeder, whatever you want to call it. It does require 240 horsepower. So we gave the tractor an oil upgrade. Took about $18,000 out of our hit, and I took that hit and we upgraded it to 270 horsepower on it in case we get more tools that require higher horsepower, because a lot of things we have don't require as much, and I think it's just going to help us down the road, even though one day we're probably going to get rid of this tractor, end up with a bunch of other ones. My goal with this one is own probably mostly this side of the river is probably what I want. There's a lot of fields around here. There's a lot of fields, enough to make us millions of dollars, including that backwoods area. It'd be nice to own one day. We are now in December, which is our time to finally sell that barley we got from the field that we had bought out right when it was ready to harvest. We're gonna take that on over there, and oh yeah, that was almost a full load. It's listed at about 600-ish, I think. 662 is the most I could get for it right now this season for 1,000 liters. So we'll get roughly like probably $14,000, I think. It was a really bad yield of a fuel. I think I was pulling at like 60-50%. I can't remember. It was like an episode or two ago. But really bad yield rate on it. Kind of disappointed with it, but we do have that field now, and we're gonna plant double crop. Probably gonna go soybean again, depending on going into the next year with the markets looking like. Is what we're gonna plant. So we have two machines that can plant almost anything. Fuck you. Pass me. Anyways, we can plant nearly everything. The only thing is we only have a grain header. So we can't do beets, corn, peas. We can't do any of that. I do have the mod for Swathing Plus, so we could do peas. Actually, sorry, yeah, we can do peas. I'll probably eventually do it at some point after, if it's a good price for it. I know it's not. It's somewhat realistic to use. I think you can do peas with a grain header in real life, but you can apparently they can only like use it for like feed and dried good or canned goods, so we could totally get away with doing peas. I'm pretty sure. We're gonna see what we get, and let's see what we pull. Whopping $11,000. Almost paid for the upgrade on the tractor completely that Barley did. So we're back up to where we were, so you can start to reconsider what we can buy again. We spent all the money, including what I already had. So my plan is I bought out this grass lot behind me here that's next to this factory. Lot 70. I know I said I was going to own everything on this side of the river and turns into my billionaire operation. So my plan is I bought out 70 here. I'm going to turn this into a lot for goats to produce goat milk. Then I did want to get this one here, but this was way out of budget, $600,000. I don't know why. And I bought field 54. 54 is going to be a permanent grass field. Or it's not, because these guys really don't eat that much grass. I do need to buy a bucket so I can put the seed here into it. So, I think this is like 20,000 liters of seed, so. Alright, it's time to sell our sorghum again. And I'm really debating the size of my... I thought my trailer was definitely going to be enough for this, but turns out it's not, because despite only putting 22,000 liters in here, I got 78,000 liters I got to transport all the way to the farmer's market. We are going to get the price of $960 per 1,000 liters, so it's really close to 1,000. So I think we're going to hit a good score with the environmental subsidies. It should bring us in. We're probably going to bring in around $80,000 in harvest this year. So that's going to be enough to get our goats up and going. And we don't really have to worry about feeding the goats for a while. There's like a mechanic in the game where when they're little, they don't require anything. They're going to grow regardless. And around, I think at 6 months, they start reproducing. So at 5 months, we could throw grass in on them. So we're going to have a good yield of grass already. Because I'll probably buy, yeah, I'll just go ahead and get the goats after I sell all this. Alright, so we finished transporting all of our sorghum. We're here at our new field. I'm now going to put together my final part of the plan for this. So, first thing we're going to have to do is we need to go into... We have $111,000. We're going to pick this cheap one because... Yeah. Bought that there. And then we're going to do a custom fence for him. Oh my gosh, it really just did that to me. Okay. We have a goofy fence now. We owned here. Then we own here. Here. And, oh, this is where... I'm going to get ripped off by the game now. Here. Here. And then here. We mean collides with another item. It doesn't. But here and then here. There we go. Yes. And now we have... Oh, man. I wasn't expecting that, but it is what it is. $10,000. Buy. Now, in a couple months, these guys are gonna be able to reproduce, and then all we have to give them is literally grass. Yeah, grass. We don't even need anything else. And then their meadow's gonna grow by then, and they can live off meadow for a hot minute. If they don't have a meadow, then they just don't produce. But we're gonna make big money from these guys. Alright, that's gonna be it for this episode. If y'all liked it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and a comment as well. And next episode, we're probably gonna be planning again. Exciting. I know, our third year of planning. Thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a good one.